Some storms come from life, but some storms are sent by God. Today's tale is about a man named Malik Jordan, gifted, called, but rebellious. A man who ran from God and learned the hard way you can't outrun your assignment. This story is inspired by Jonah 1-3. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. This is Tales of Kingdom Truth. Malik Jordan had a gift for words. He wasn't just a speaker, he was a storm calmer, a room changer, a man whose voice could stir crowds into standing ovations. At 27, he'd already built a six-figure following as a motivational coach. But Malik had roots in the church, a praying mama, a preaching grandfather, and a calling. He'd heard it since he was a teen. That quiet pull, preach my word. But Malik told himself, I can inspire without religion. I can talk about purpose without preaching about Jesus. He branded it as universal truth. But deep down, he knew he was supposed to speak kingdom truth. It happened one night after a speaking event. Malik had just closed a powerful session on unlocking your higher self when an older man approached him. Son, that ain't just charisma. That's a mantle. God called you. Malik froze. He laughed it off, shook the man's hand, and walked away, fast. That night, he booked a one-way flight to Bali for a 6-month content retreat. He didn't say he was running from God, but his soul knew. Malik's videos weren't landing like before. Engagement dropped. Sponsorships fell through. A business partner ghosted him and took the brand trademark with him. One night, during a tropical downpour, Malik sat under a bamboo hut, staring at a flickering laptop screen as a video upload failed for the 5th time. And then, it hit. A real storm. A cyclone struck the island harder than expected. The resort lost power. Evacuations were chaotic. And in the dark, with water rising and windows rattling, Malik cried out, God, what do you want from me? A still voice echoed, the same thing I asked Jonah. Obedience. Malik found himself in a local shelter with nothing but a phone on 10% battery and a duffel bag of ruined clothes. But for the first time in years, he opened the Bible app, and it landed on Jonah 1. But Jonah rose up to flee from the presence of the Lord. Malik whispered, I'm Jonah. That night, he didn't pray for his business. He prayed for his purpose. Malik returned to the States a changed man. No social media posts, no press statements, just silence. For 40 days he fasted and prayed. Then one Sunday, he walked into his grandfather's old church and stood behind the pulpit for the first time, not as a guest, but as a surrendered man. My name is Malik Jordan, and I've been running, but today, I return. That sermon, his first, wasn't perfect, but it was pure. And that's what broke the chains. Malik still speaks. But now, his message is different. Less about higher self, more about God's will. Less about motivation, more about salvation. He tells his story often. I booked a flight to Bali, but God booked a storm. Because when you're called, no place you run to can hide you from it. Sometimes obedience doesn't feel convenient, but running from God is never safe. Let Malik's story remind you, God's call may be heavy, but it's holy. And He loves us enough to send a storm, if that's what it takes to bring us home. This was Tales of Kingdom Truth. Until next time. walk wisely, obey quickly, and remember, the truth is always in the tale.